Sztuka opowiadania. Podcast Mazowieckiego Instytutu Kultury. Dzień dobry, nazywam się Ania Woźniak i bardzo mi miło zaprosić Was na drugi odcinek podcastu Sztuka opowiadania. Podcast jest częścią projektu Mazowiecka Szkoła Opowiadaczy, które mam przyjemność współtworzyć w Mazowieckim Instytucie Kultury. Często słyszę pytanie, czym jest ta sztuka opowiadania i gdzie można się tego nauczyć? A zaraz za tymi pytaniami pojawiają się kolejne. Kim są opowiadacze i opowiadaczki? Ja bardzo wierzę w to, że najlepiej na to pytanie odpowiedzą osoby, które sztukę opowiadania mistrzowsko opanowały. W tym odcinku poznacie Heidi Dahlsveen, norweską opowiadaczkę, która kontynuuje rodzinną tradycję opowiadania historii i z powodzeniem przekazuje ją studentom z Oslo. Posłuchajcie.
The question is, why am I a storyteller? It is a question that brings me into the, let me call it the follophonic, meaning that there are many answers and voices in that question, depending, of course, on who is asking. And I sort of embrace all the answers. Maybe that is why I am a storyteller. I am a storyteller because of all the questions that drives me on. Maybe being a storyteller is not one thing, but being in the many. I find it hard to give one clickbait answer. I think I'm a storyteller because I am being in the many. I'm a storyteller because there are stories that needs to be heard. I'm a storyteller because the past and the present blend and blur. I'm a storyteller because there are stories that need voices. Personally, I am attracted to the brutality, the personality, the disturbing of a story. And I will tell you a story that I think has these elements. A story from Norse mythology. And in this story there is one character called Loke, or Loki as some would call him, and he is a trickster. He is half or mixed, and he's a danger. He represents the dangerous, but he is also the driving and creative force in Norse mythology. One day, Loke, he left the home of gods, the land of gods, and went far, far, far away to the land of the giants. There he entered a forest, and in between the trees he saw something coming towards him. And this something had long, long legs, like the trunks of the trees. Yes, it was a she. She had long and heavy breasts. She was there naked, and she had long hair blowing, blowing, blowing in the wind created by her steps. She walked straight up to Loke, grabbed him in her strong arms and said, "I've been waiting for you." Then she kissed him. She was a Jotun, a giant. Her name was Angerboda, which means, "You will regret this." Then the two of them, Loke and Angerboda, started, kissing, etc. Well, they started blending their bodies and exchanging fluid up along the trunks of the trees, down on the ground, here and there, up and down, in and out, until Loke got tired. He wanted to leave. Angerboda, the giant woman, said, "Excuse me? What about the children?" "The children?" Loke said. Yes, because this endless activity had resulted in 3 children. said Angerboda. You don't think I have time to take care of them? No, I'm a busy woman. I'm running my own corporation. I'm running my own business. You, being a father, you take care of the children. You bring them with you. So Loke had to take his 3 children back to the land of gods. Now all the 3 children, they were cute when they were small. But the 3 children were the following. First you have Midgardsormen, a serpent, growing so fast that the gods had to take him and throw him into the ocean, and there he continued to grow and then grew and then grew until he surrounded the whole earth, until he reached his own tail, and he grabbed his own tail, and he is keeping the world together. If he ever let go of his tail, the world will collapse, land will sink, water will rise, and you have to find a new place to live. The second child, Fenrisulven, was a wolf, so big and greedy that he could swallow the moon, and the gods had to tie him with a leash made of the following. The leash was made of the sound of the cat's paws. So you cannot hear a cat anymore because the sound was taken for making this rope. The leash or the rope was made of the women's beard, made of the spat from the birds, made of the breath from fish, and made of the roots of the mountains. Then the third child. Her name was Hel, and it's a funny name, because Hel could mean whole, and it's funny because she was half. She was half dead and half alive. And she is maybe the worst of the 3 children. She is ruling in the land of no visits. No one wants to visit her. No one wants to go where she is. She is the queen of death, queen of those who die of sickness. And this is the story I wanted to share with you.
Wysłuchaliście 2. odcinka podcastu Sztuka Opowiadania, realizowanego w Mazowieckim Instytucie Kultury. Zachęcam do wysłuchania kolejnych jego części, w których poznacie ścieżki opowieści uznanych opowiadaczek i opowiadaczy. Zatem do usłyszenia.